So we're going to use Adobe Spark to create some Instagram ads, an Instagram story ad. And I guess Instagram and Facebook are now owned by the same company. They're the same company now. Facebook actually bought Instagram recently, relatively recently. So if you make a story ad for Facebook, it should translate to Instagram pretty easily. I think they're the same size and everything. So the integration there between Facebook and Instagram is very seamless. So if we go to Adobe Spark, just search for that in Google and click here, and then we can go to the starter plan. We'll get started. And then I'm just gonna sign up with email. And so go ahead and just enter your email address, first name, last name, a password. Try to remember your password, obviously. Your date of birth, which is kind of annoying they ask for that, and then your country of region, and then you can just push, sign up after that. Okay, so I'm just going to save my password. So what brings you to Spark? They ask you a question when you first come in. We could do class assignments, I guess. I would say my students, but you could say class assignment. Push continue. Okay, so this is kind of, I'm just going to skip the tour for now. They're kind of telling you where you can do things. So this is the home button here. If you hover over that SP, it turns into a home icon and it takes you here. This is the home page, really. This is your project area. This is brands. I think you can put in brand colors. You can put in brand fonts, different things that are your logo for your brand, and kind of build a brand in here, just a visual representation of your brand in here that you can quickly apply to templates. So it's kind of snazzy that way. It's kind of similar to Canva. They have different templates, obviously. Tutorials in here, so if you ever need a little bit of support, they have some quick videos you can watch. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to do an Instagram story right here. And this can also be used on Facebook because they're the same size. The Instagram and Facebook stories are the same size. They say Spark tutorials. I'm just going to X out for here for now anyway. Click the logo to remove it from this project or upgrade to add your own logo. Okay, so here we are. We can kind of go through here. We could find a nice template to use. So we're going to be kind of creating a branding ad. That's a campaign, part of the campaign that we've been creating the last few weeks. And I'm sorry about last week being such a mess. I didn't realize that Bandersnap was being phased out. But this is actually going to be an animated ad using Adobe Spark, and you should be able to get quite a few options with the free plan. As you can see, the paid templates they have these little yellow things here, so don't use those obviously, but a lot of these other ones you can totally use, no problem. So I'm just going to go through and maybe find a template that I think makes sense, and I need it to look very similar to my Canva ad that I made, and also the other ad I made in Bandersnap. But basically, so this is the Canva ad I made, and then so they need to have the same look and feel as the previous two ads that we created. Oh, this isn't the right account. This is my other account. I need to log in with Facebook to view. So this is the other ad that I created, basically. Fall into Winter Sports, more of a male theme with the blue. And then this was the female theme. And then, so this time I'm going to create an ad that is, sort of along these lines. I guess you probably can't see it, but I think I'm going to target children maybe in this ad, and kind of talk about the promotion of kids under 8 ski for free. And my headline, I think it's going to be Deep Winter Deals. So deep will be large, and then winter deals will be smaller. And so this was like the spring skiing ad. This is kind of more of like fall into winter. So like, you know, maybe December-ish, somewhere around there, you know, November and into December. And then this will be deep winter. So December, January, February are the deep winter months in ski season in at Bear Paw. So we'll do deep winter months. That's more of just going to run during the December, January, February season. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're just going to start with the background color. So I'm trying to make this video and I kind of goofed it up. So so if we go to backgrounds over here and then search for gradient, I'm going to try and pull up a gradient and match it to my other ads that I had. So if we grab that, it'll click it in, which is nice. And then I can change the colors in the gradient potentially. So if I do like this kind of more chartreusey color like the Bear Paw ad, just try and get this a little bit closer to what we had. This isn't quite a gradient though, so it's not working exactly the same, but it's similar. So that's kind of how I got my gradient. That's similar to what we had in our other ads. So I'm going to take it. I would like to get it a little closer, but I just need to get this video to be under 15 minutes. So, so if we click and add text, we can do deep, all capital, because I'm going to be doing my deep winter deals. And then I'm going to change the font to over here. We can actually make this Bebes New, which I think is what I used in the Bannersnack ad, which is perfect. So I'm using exactly the same font as I did in the other ad, and then we can make it larger too here. Oops, that did not make it larger. Maybe I'll have to make it like 300, or maybe I should just grab it. Okay, yeah, I can grab it here. And then we can do Command C or Control C on a PC, Control V on a PC, or Command V. That did not work. Maybe I can't do that in here. Okay, I guess I can't. So we'll just add more text. Winter deals. Okay, luckily that came in just right at a good size. Grab it back from the corner for some reason, and then you can change the dimensions of the text box. For some reason it just, and this is really kind of hard, I don't know if you can lock that down somehow, but and then we can use our keyboard, or maybe I can just grab it and put it here. And then I can add in my promotion, which will be text, maybe with a little colored box behind that, which is kids under 8 ski free, because I'm targeting children with this ad. And then I'll be using the same tagline that I've used throughout all of the ads: ski knee deep and cheap at the steep and deep. Try to use the brand colors, and I'm going to put a swipe up for more info, which is kind of a story, an Instagram thing, when you have to swipe up to be taken to possibly a landing page or some other page with more information, like a website or something, that can maybe theoretically, you know, link you to a way to buy something that you're advertising with your ad. And then we'll put the logo in here as well. So maybe I'll do that right now. So we'll go to Photos, Upload a Photo, and then this is where we would find the Bear Paw logo. I think I might have it in here. Oh, I don't. But I'll find that and bring it in. Okay, here it is right here. Bear Paw logo, white. I'm going to use the one with the white background. So that should come in. So that just kind of deposited in our ad. Maybe I'll just set it down here for now. And then I'll add in my tagline. You can use some of these preloaded taglines, but honestly, you're going to want to use a similar font to the other fonts that you used in your other ads, because we're trying to create a campaign with all of our ads. So the web ad, the magazine ad that we did, and then also now the Instagram story ad or Facebook story ad that we created. So And we're also using the same tagline, obviously, same brand colors. Okay, so this is kind of large. I might have to, oh, that's way too small. Bring that down in size. Let's make it like, it still needs to be a little bit bigger than that, but I think you can size it up by grabbing it by the corner. So that's looking pretty good. I'm not asking for a subhead on this ad because it's a lot of text. Actually, even what I'm putting in here is kind of a lot, but and then we will add, the swipe up. So we might have to move this up a little bit, and actually I might put that below the logo. We might keep this pretty simple, and then we need a swipe up maybe. So if we go into design assets, maybe look up arrow, maybe just arrow. So here's a swipe up we can use under elements. I looked up swipe up, so we can move that here. And then we'll just position things accordingly. And I might put a little graphic of a kid in here. I'm probably gonna have to size this down quite a bit because it's just too big. Center that, and then I think you should be able to change the color of this, I believe. So maybe just like a dark blue would be good. Or even like white. If you do both of them white, it'll make it white. We're under duotone here. So that's one way to customize the color of that. And then what we'll do is we'll just add in the promotion, and that might be, we might bring in maybe a graphic of a child in the background, like faded or something, but I'm gonna have to pause the video for this. So I went into the photo section and went to, let's see, Adobe Stock here, and then if you look up kid skiing or whatever, keyword search here, you can find what you're looking for typically, which is awesome. So I think I'm just going to click this one in maybe. And then it does have the Adobe watermark on it, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. I'll size it up and then maybe add this to the background underneath everything. So if you have anything selected in Adobe Spark, you can go here too, much like Bandersnap. And so the layer order here, we can actually move it underneath everything. And then maybe I'll take this and make the opacity a little bit less. I wonder what this will do. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going to stick with duotone because those are closer to my brand colors. It's not perfect, but it's not too bad either. It's also a little bit of an issue because we can't see the little girl's face. Another thing that you can do is if you're clicked on something, you can actually change the blend mode here. So you can put it on multiply if you wanted to, and you get a little bit different effect. I'm going to keep mine on normal, but I just wanted to show you that. Okay, so this is kind of the finished ad. I brought in a banner from the elements or the design asset. I just searched for banner and this came up, and I customized it with some of the colors. And if you click on your fonts, you can add shadows or outlines by clicking over here, and you can change the colors pretty easily. But so this is looking the way I would like it to look. It has my headline, my deal, logo, tagline, and then a call to action, which will be swipe up. So when you're done with this, we can actually begin adding in a little bit of animation.